Hello, Raptors fans, and welcome to Raptors Report. We've reached the end of the first 2 months of the NBA season, and the 15-4 Raptors have provided their fans with tons of entertainment. Today I'm going to go through 10 of my favorite moments the Raptors have had so far. Let's start with one of the most memorable parts of the young Raptors season. Prior to this play, Coach Nurse had lost every coaching challenge he'd made, and sat at 0 for 5 on the season with the new coaching tool. His first win would be very satisfying because it involves LeBron getting some very deserved comeuppance. The sequence starts with LeBron receiving a foul call on what looked like a cut-and-dry reach-in foul by Siakam. Siakam professes his innocence, which LeBron takes exception to, getting in Siakam's face and telling him that he's full of it, and that yes, he did indeed foul him. Now what happens next is that it looks like Coach Nurse asks Siakam from the sideline whether he actually fouled LeBron, to which Siakam emphatically tells him he didn't. Coach Nurse trusts his star player and challenges the call. As the replay shows, Siakam got all ball, didn't make any contact with LeBron's arm, and it's all extremely obvious. What happens next is amazing. Both Siakam and Van Vliet give LeBron a wonderful smiling stare down as LeBron sheepishly laughs while realizing the evidence is being broadcast to millions of people. Let's hear from the Lakers broadcasting crew.
On the replay, you see how he's getting the wrist area. Never does hit the hand part, and the hand would be part of the ball, but from that angle, it looked like he got the wrist of LeBron. But we never know how somebody is going to see the call. Now they're changing the call. No foul on Siakam, jump ball. Wow.
So they win it.
And then, Nick gets to taste the sweet nectar of a coaching challenge victory, hugging everyone in the general vicinity, including his assistants, and even some Laker fan who may or may not have heckled him after his challenge. Let's check back in on LeBron and Siakam. If you don't look like Siakam after watching this clip, you're not a Raptors fan. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson is quickly becoming a fan favorite, and the game in Portland gave us ample evidence as to why. RHJ grabbed every loose ball in the state of Oregon, diving out of bounds to secure rebounds, taking refs with him, and even managed to throw down a nasty and-one jam to put Toronto up 10 in the fourth quarter. Hollis-Jefferson isn't a high flyer, but he made that dunk count while nearly getting his head knocked off. He capped off his stellar evening with this hustle masterpiece, where he tracks down a Gasol miss and beats 3 Portland defenders by leaping on the ground and then kicking it to Siakam. He gets up a little gingerly, but he walks to the rim and somehow manages to grab Van Vliet's missed layup, which he then gets back to Siakam, who manages to put the game away with a turnaround jumper. Anyone who knows Montrezl Harrell knows he's an intense player who really likes to dunk the basketball. Unfortunately for him, there's a player named Chris Boucher who really likes to stop people from dunking the basketball, which he does on this play when he gets up and meets Montrezl at the summit.
Get that garbage out of here!
The block seemed to stun everyone on the Clippers because they forgot how much time was left on the clock and promptly turned the ball over. Boucher may be a slender guy, but he definitely looked like a beast on this play. And to add some seasoning on this tasty block, Montrezl supplied a bit of salt after the game when a Raptor fan tagged him on Instagram in a reply to the highlight reel play, which Harrell didn't appreciate, leaving a few circus-themed insults directed towards the offending Raptors fans. This highlight is a personal favorite of mine because I was in attendance at this game and boy did this make the building go crazy. Terrence Davis got called for a completely bogus 3-point foul on Josh Richardson in the fourth quarter, who shamelessly flailed in the air like a hooked fish. This did not impress Coach Nurse, who went ballistic on the sidelines, and so did the crowd when the replay hit the big screen. And they let Richardson hear it after he missed the first free throw.
Did not touch.
and the second.
The basketball gods are speaking, and loudly.
And then the third miss completely brought the house down.
Gasol with a rebound.
Drake was loving it. The director even cut to Philly fan Meek Mill, who seemed embarrassed to even be there. The crowd ate the whole thing up.
I'm feeling a playoff atmosphere in here. Wow, did it get loud.
We've seen Siakam get the better of LeBron once already, but why don't we watch him do it again in this clip, where LeBron slips under the basket, misses his first shot, grabs the rebound, and then BAM! Siakam hits him with a savage block on his uncharacteristically weak layup. This entire game felt like one long, joyous exorcism of Raptor failures against LeBron. It felt really good. Oh hey, another clip from the Lakers game. Well, guess what? This is my video, and that game was incredible. And it had yet another awesome moment, this time from Chris Boucher. It was the second quarter and the Raptors were playing some zone defense with their bench. And the Lakers were passing the ball around the perimeter, and then, kapow! Out of nowhere, Chris Boucher blocks a layup, starting a fast break. He sprints down the floor, catches a pass from Van Vliet, and jams it to cap off an incredible sequence. Purely in terms of generating highlight reel plays, Chris Boucher has to be the best Raptor on a permanent basis, as he's delivered multiple exciting blocks and dunks despite only playing 13 minutes per game. This next play is probably going to be a contestant for Block of the Year. OG delivers an absolutely filthy block on Thaddeus Young, who gets caught looking down at the ball as he splits the double team, looking up at the rim at the last second to see OG obliterating his dunk attempt. You're just not going to see many better blocks this season.
Get that garbage out of here!
Incredible. In this clip, there are two extremely meme-worthy moments. The Sixers need a 3 to tie the game, and we're down to the wire in the fourth quarter. Tobias Harris misses the shot, but Simmons gets the rebound, and then delivers this hilarious three-point attempt. Mark calmly collects the rebound and passes it up the court to a streaking Siakam, who delivers the completely unnecessary but amazing buzzer-beating dunk, plus a bonus Jesus pose for good measure. The penultimate moment in this best of 10 list is Siakam's career-high tying 44 points versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Siakam had it going early, bombing shots from three, both catch and shoot, and off the dribble. And he was the beneficiary of a very pretty post-passing play between Marc Gasol and Fred VanVleet. Siakam finished the first half with an impressive 26 points. The third quarter started off quickly, with Siakam finishing two almost identical-looking fast break dunks. He continued to show the full array of moves in the fourth with a back-down post move on Holiday, and capped off his 44-point night with a crazy-looking floater in the lane, prompting Coach Nurse to send in the subs. He's going to be an all-star this season, folks. And the best moment this season has got to be the Raptors holding Joel Embiid to an astounding 0 points in an epic home victory. Leo gave us a taste of what was to come with this pretty telling story.
Hey, how about this? Embiid and Gasol were checking in. You know Nick Nurse always countering with those two. As they walked the scores to you, okay, well, Embiid made zero eye contact, zero with Gasol.
And Marc Gasol did not disappoint. The Sixers ran some plays to get Embiid open mid-range shots, but Marc managed to get around the down screen in order to get a hand up and contest Embiid's shot. They ran two of these plays, both of which resulted in a brick from Embiid. Gasol has the veteran discipline to close out on Embiid under control at the three-point arc, and Joel clearly wants to drive to the basket but is unable to, so he has to pass it back up. The frustration of being unable to get anything going on the perimeter led Embiid to start fighting for position in the post, but Marc is a big guy, and Embiid's recklessness attempting to get free results in an offensive foul. In the fourth, Embiid's futility on the offensive end goes into overdrive as he bricks threes, commits charges by driving into Toronto's help defense, and to top it off, gets his shot blocked by Gasol, who looks like he's winding up to deliver a spanking. And in essence, that's kind of what this was. Most prognosticators, including myself, had the 76ers ahead of the Raptors in the Eastern Conference standings. But if Marc Gasol continues to bamboozle Joel Embiid defensively, you kind of have to put the Raptors ahead of them. And that's why this moment was my favorite one so far this season. Well, Raptors fans, that about does it for this video. If you feel there are moments that didn't make this list but should have, please let me know in the comments. I probably have forgotten some pretty exciting plays. This is also a reminder that if you like this content, please be sure to subscribe. We've almost reached 1,000 subscribers, which is very surprising and very much appreciated. Thank you. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter if you want updates on my videos and other NBA-related content. This is Raptors Report, your source for in-depth Raptors content.